What's up, everyone? I want to talk today about the importance of welcoming bad emotions. Yep. What I mean by that is that I think we're so used to simply put aside bad emotions whenever we feel them. For example, if we're angry or sad, it's something that is difficult. So what I mean by that is that we all have a bit of struggle with certain emotions on like how to express them. The first thing is to acknowledge it, and that is actually the most difficult part, I would say. How many times you go in a situation without actually knowing how you feel? It's hard to, on the spot in a situation, to recognize, let's say, oh, I'm angry, or oh, I'm sad, or oh, that person made me angry. These types of like acknowledgement are actually a bit hard to do, I would say, but you can still do it afterwards. Even if you do it like a week later and you're like, oh yeah, I felt shitty in that situation, like that's okay. It's part of the process. So first is to acknowledge how you feel. That's a tremendous work, and I think journaling can help a lot with it, although I feel like journaling is not maybe the best option always. What I use a lot is also audio recording. You can record yourself talking and like don't publish it or don't show it to anyone. Just record yourself talking. That would help you to maybe a bit more connect with how you feel or how you felt. So once you acknowledge that emotion that you had, then is to sit with it and dig into it without forcing it. Like the key here is really not to force anything. You don't want to force it to change into happiness. You don't want to force it into anything that it is. For example, I felt sad. Okay, you can start to breathe into that. And that sounds maybe really simple and so easy, but it's actually not. The first couple of times you do it, you'll feel like, for sure you'll feel weird and probably a bit silly and all, but just sitting down with an emotion and breathing through it without trying to change it, without thinking like, oh no, that isn't a bad emotion, I'm not allowed to feel that, or oh, I should not feel that way. I think it's so dangerous to think like I should not feel that way. If you feel that way, there is a reason, and we're gonna get back to it later. So once you breathe into it and everything, you can obviously, in all of these steps, you can write down some stuff, write down some notes or even drawings or anything to help you navigate through it. But here you really just want to show yourself that you can simply welcome an emotion like, hey, how are you? Just welcome it without trying to change it or anything. This is already powerful. So once you've done that, well, first hats off, because that's actually really hard. Sorry, it's not hard, but it seems hard, and it would feel difficult to do the first couple of times for sure. But the more you do it, the more there is something within you who's like cannot understand, wow, okay, I am allowed to feel. I'm allowed to have these emotions. And we have this idea of, oh no, I don't want to dwell into an emotion. And dwelling and welcoming, it's completely different. You have less chances of dwelling into an emotion if you actually welcome it at the first part. The more you welcome and just sit with your emotions, the more they actually just process by themselves and change by themselves without you forcing anything. And trust me, the more you sit with an emotion, the more you try to understand yourself in the process, you will feel so free. Like, it's really freeing. I think the goal is to reintroduce emotions in our life in a healthy way, and there is nothing wrong with getting angry. There is nothing wrong with being sad. There is nothing wrong with having no energy whatsoever and feeling like super bored and like nothing matters. There is nothing wrong with that. Everyone has days like these, or moments, or hours. It's normal. It's okay. We are humans. And it's not because we haven't learned to live with bad emotions that we cannot learn it right now. Like, this is always something that you can learn about. This video is not perfect, but that's all right. I'm just starting. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and share this video to someone that you think could benefit from it. Also, please write in the comments what is an emotion that you struggle the most with, and what do you do on a daily basis to make your life better? Do you force yourself to be positive or not? Just let me know. Bye.